The Grand Tortuga is one of the new creatures on Astreus. Its design is okay, but with the release of the new island, it has been added to the game. But is the Grand Tortuga any good? Hello Dodo crew and welcome back to another video on Ark Survival Ascendant. Grab a bottle of water and let's get straight into it. This video is sponsored by TBS, so make sure to stick around to the end of the video for more details. The Grand Tortuga is basically a rework of a creature originally made for Atlas, which honestly made me a bit suspicious at first. It felt like more Atlas content is being recycled into Ark Ascendant. But to be fair, Nekartus did a really good job improving it, and it fits surprisingly well into the map. They are very easy to find. Grand Tortuga spawns only on Astreus, and as of now, they do not appear on any other map. You will find them on Pyrantos, mainly around the shores and in shallow water. They spawn pretty much all along the coastline, especially in the beginner areas, so you don't have to search long to find one. They are somewhat aggressive and don't like players getting too close, so be careful when approaching them early on. If you don't want to search for one yourself, the spawn commands are in the video description. The Grand Tortuga is a very good early game tame, as you can get one extremely early and start using it right away. You don't need a saddle to ride it, but it does have two saddle options. The basic saddle unlocks at level 43 and the platform saddle at level 52, which already shows that this creature is designed to support you through the early and mid game. Both saddles are also fairly cheap to craft. For taming it, it's a simple knockout tame. It has low torpor, so knocking one out is quick and easy, even with basic gear. It is a carnivore, and the best food for taming it is superior kibble or mutton, though regular meat also works. One important thing to watch out is for its fast food train. So, if you keep several Tortugas at your base, make sure they always have enough food or they will starve faster than expected. They are breedable, lay eggs, and you can get the usual imprinting bonus for extra stats. A big advantage is that the Grand Tortuga does not have an oxygen stat, which means more stat points go into useful stats like health, stamina and weight, instead of being wasted. The Grand Tortuga has some very useful abilities, especially for the mid and late game, but it's not meant to be a fighter. Its damage is very low, so you shouldn't rely on it for combat. It has two basic attacks. The primary attack is a small bite that deals minor damage. The secondary attack is a tail whip, which can knock back smaller creatures and give you some space if something gets too close. Where the Grand Tortuga really shines is its extremely high base weight, allowing it to carry huge amounts of resources and gear, even without special weight reductions. This makes it an excellent transport and utility creature. It can also carry up to 4 riders at the same time, making it perfect for moving your whole gang, whether you're crossing the desert or traveling through the ocean. However, it has no damage reduction, so it cannot tank turrets and is not useful for soaking during raids. Its strength is clearly utility, transport and support, not combat. Just like the anglerfish, the Grand Tortuga can harvest black pearls with its primary attack. Unlike the angler, it cannot harvest silica pearls, but it makes up for that in other ways. For example, it has a massive 90% weight reduction on black pearls, allowing you to carry huge amounts without getting overweight. The biggest advantage is that the Grand Tortuga can farm black pearls both on land and underwater, meaning you're not limited to the deep sea farming and you can easily collect black pearls wherever you can find them, even on maps like Valguero and Aberration. Sea travel becomes much easier with the Grand Tortuga. It is a decent swimmer, but its real strength shows when you're near the ocean floor. When you're underwater, its shell is closed and you're close to the ground, you can press X on PC and you can make it walk along the seabed instead of swimming. While in this state, the Tortuga stays in place, allowing you to safely enter and leave the shell whenever you want. This makes it perfect as a small, mobile base underwater. For example, when you're taming sea creatures, farming resources, or you're doing your first metal run in deeper areas. The Grand Tortuga's biggest strength is protecting its riders and passengers. It can carry up to 4 players, and as long as the shell is closed, everyone inside gains massive defensive bonuses. For example, 500 hyperthermal insulation. All incoming player damage is completely negated while inside. There is no oxygen drain while you're in the shell, letting you stay underwater forever. You cannot be stunned or force dismounted, similar to riding a stego. It is immune to sandstorms, and it got hazard suit level protection, including radiation immunity for the player. The Grand Tortuga itself is not immune to the damage, but you can feed it mushroom stew so it can stay in radiation areas more easily. Another big advantage is that the Grand Tortuga does not have an oxygen stat, which means it can stay underwater forever and you have more stat points to go into health, weight and other useful stats. However, it's not invincible. 2 Sutoisis can still grab it, and the Mosa deals huge amounts of damage, so you shouldn't rely on it to fight some stronger deep sea creatures. It's best used for transport, farming and safe underwater exploration, not combat. Besides being a great early game mount, the Grand Tortuga has 2 main roles. It's currently the best black pearl farmer in the game. Farming black pearls has always been annoying, but the Grand Tortuga makes it much easier since it can harvest black pearls both underwater and on land, while also having 90% weight reduction on them. This makes it the first creature to have weight reduction on black pearls and lets you farm and transport huge amounts without getting overweight. This also raises the question, can you bring it to maps like Aberration or Lost Colony? And yes, transfer is allowed and it is extremely valuable there, since black pearls are much harder to farm on those maps, but there are larger clusters on Aberration and Valguero. Even without many weight reductions, its very high base weight combined with underwater walking and strong rider protection makes it perfect as a mobile base. You can safely stay underwater or in the desert, carry your gear and gather resources along the way. It's especially useful while setting up your first base, doing underwater farming or moving resources without worrying about oxygen, temperature or environmental hazards. But honestly, I wouldn't call it the Grand Tortuga. It's more like the Mid Tortuga. It's not amazing, but not useless either. It for sure has its uses. The ability to walk underwater is very useful, and being able to farm black pearls at the same time makes it easily the best black pearl farmer right now. But it's not a tank. It takes full damage from turrets, so it's not something you would use for raiding or soaking. The design and combat strength are pretty average overall. Where it really shines is utility, farming and acting as a mobile underwater platform, not fighting. Are you tired of playing alone on a dead server? Sick of lag, wipes and admins who never show up? Then it's time to join TBS, one of the biggest no-wipe servers, on which I'm actually playing and I'm making a video on. On top of that, on their PvP and PvE servers, they have all maps available cross-platform, custom caves that are truly outstanding, auto-lootable raid bases and even full 48-hour offline raid protection during the week. Not only that, but on weekends it switches to a 3x orb, which offers the possibility for offline raids, more action and so much more. A maximum of 4 players per tribe is allowed and there are cash prizes for the best tribes. Your starter kits and a bunch of other things are designed to help new players get started on these servers. And if you don't feel like defending your base at 3 AM in the morning, there are a bunch of other things that make it possible for players with jobs or normal lives to play. On top of that, if PvP isn't your thing, why not join one of their PvE servers? Stop wasting time on empty servers, come and play with a real community on TBS. Links are in the description. I'll see you on the cluster. I hope you liked this video and I'm thrilled to read if this video has helped you. Hit the like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm and consider subbing to the channel. Alright, Frodo.